Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty fun news to go and talk about because it does seem like we actually will have a confirmed restock going on this upcoming week. So we have a few things to talk about, some expectations, some date expectations, some also time expectations, what to go and do, what to expect, and all around all that good stuff. So it's always kind of fun to go and see this because we are slowly seeing more and more retailers finally starting to be like, hey, like we'll throw you guys a bone and kind of give you guys a heads up on how some certain drops are going to go. So I just want to remind you guys, as we're going to keep on seeing a lot more and more and more of these drops, especially for Black Friday coming up soon or holiday sales, we'll probably have a lot more preemptive updates because they will hopefully have more stock. I mean, I'm sure Sony and Microsoft themselves will be kind of showing up as much stock as they possibly can, especially right before Black Friday, like I said. But for this is thankfully not during Black Friday. This should be happening all throughout this coming week. So we have a few things to talk about, ramble into, and talk about in general. And as well, we just like having a chance to go and see some confirmed restock. So without further ado, let's go dive on into the video itself. If any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. As well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stack, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. So I was linked down below, and definitely go and smash the like button on for this video because we always like to go and see these brand new confirmed drops. So let's go dive on into it. So I'm sure you guys can probably maybe guess, if you guys want to leave your quick guess right now down below, it is for GameStop. So how do we know this? Let's go talk about it, what to expect, etc., etc. So as of recently over here, we've been seeing these all floating around. The pro members, boys, got another email. So if you guys don't know, if you guys are a part of the pro membership, when it comes to the consoles, like the GameStop pro member thing, you pay like the $9.99 as of right now. I do think it's still on sale, which is kind of cool. So if you guys want to sign up for it, I'll probably maybe go tweet out a link to it with this video itself, in case you guys want to go and sign up for the pro membership. I think it's usually $15. It's $9.99, I think, as of right now. It's a little bit of a promotional deal, which once again, I made a video on this before. Very, very nice to go and see because I love the fact that with Walmart being like $100, Best Buy, $200, and Amazon Prime, $100, it's kind of nice to go and see one retailer kind of throwing us a nice bone. But make sure you guys go and sign up for this because it usually is only for pro members. I'm sure if you guys have seen these videos a few times, you guys understand. Pro members usually have around a 1 hour early access window, and they also get emails like this, which kind of gives you a nice little heads up on when the next drop is going to happen. So when it comes to GameStop, we saw the pro members emails floating around over here. As you guys can see, the pro members exclusive early access. So kind of the heads up if you guys are a pro member for it. Sign up or upgrade to become a Power Up Rewards Pro member and receive early access to consoles. Boom. So a few things to kind of go and note and what we expect all throughout this. Number one, if you guys are a pro member, you guys can check your emails or make sure you guys sign up for the pro membership now in case you guys want to, for a good chance to get your console. Usually GameStop, as I mentioned, is open for pro members and it is open for usually an hour only for pro members. So most GameStop drop nowadays are pretty much only for people that have the pro membership for it, and they do have a sign up deal going on. But as well, when it comes to all these types of drops, they always go and send out pre-alerts whenever there is a drop. We kind of usually see it on the weekends, and then they usually like to give us a little bit more of a heads up, maybe on Monday or Tuesday. So what dates are we expecting? We're probably gonna be expecting Tuesday or Wednesday. Those have been the two kind of go-to days. There's always that small chance it could be on Monday. Don't get me wrong, there's always that small chance. But I would probably go and anticipate and assume it'll be on Tuesday or Wednesday throughout this week. We also have been seeing GameStop do some Thursdays and Friday restocks, although it's probably usually more so on the Tuesday drop. I think Tuesday has been a pretty nice staple date for them. So in case you guys are curious, probably around the 10 a.m. mark range. If you guys are curious on that, it will be 10 a.m. Central Time, 11 a.m. EST, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time. So that's usually the drop windows we've been seeing when it comes to GameStop drops. They are always bundles. So in case you guys are curious, they sometimes do work in singular individual consoles. It usually mostly is bundles. So usually expect like a $650 to $750 price range, depending on what you guys go and get and how you guys pick it on up. As well, what are we expecting for consoles on this confirmed drop? And we know it's confirmed, as I mentioned, because first of all, they're sending out these email slips to people that are pro members. And they literally go and say, like, usually GameStop is almost never, ever, they either tweet about it or email it out, Instagram it out, whatever it is. And they mention this too. So on the email itself, you guys can read rewards pro member and receive early access to consoles. So, and this is also as of last week, we had a similar email. And what do you know? We had a PlayStation restocked last week. We also had the walk-in, which we'll touch on in a second over here. We actually still have been seeing small reports on the walk-ins too. We'll talk about that in a second. But basically, we have a confirmation that they go and say early access to consoles. They had the similar thing too as well when it came to the Xbox Series X's, as well as also even other things like GPUs and Pokemon cards. I do kind of like the idea of them kind of doing stuff on Sunday. So we have like, we don't usually get too much news on the weekends. So I do like seeing this. So confirmed consoles. So very nice to go and see. Before we were actually like kind of rumoring if it would be one of everything. I think it's just a placement JPEG, so we don't have to fully go and expect everything. What will I be expecting myself? PlayStation 5s, probably a little bit more on the lower chance. We'll probably maybe get more confirmed information maybe on Monday or so. But PlayStation 5s, they have the restock last week. I mean, they maybe could. There's always a chance they could. I'm not saying there won't be, but I'm just from what I'm expecting. They had a really big PlayStation 5 walk-in event in a few select cities. I'm sure you guys maybe heard about on the channel itself. Up in like Chicago, Boston, Miami, like down in Texas, Atlanta, other various places, which I do want to remind you guys, although a lot of the bigger stores that are in more of like the higher like population areas have mostly seemed like they've sold out. It does seem like the bundles and stuff were sold out for that. We still have been seeing small amounts depending on the stores and locations. And even I think even some places even near me, funny enough, in Chicago, because I'm more in the suburbs, funny enough, are still having stock. So if you guys are in those areas, maybe give them more of a call so you guys don't waste your gas and don't waste your time too much. But as letting you guys know, we still have been seeing some stores confirmed having some stock for it. GameStop stores in particular. But when it comes to the drop itself, for the stuff I just mentioned, how there's a big walk-in event, a lot of stock was like 50 plus, and we also had a normal online like PS5 restock last week. I think the likelihood of a big PS5 restock goes down a lot. There still could be a normal PlayStation 5 restock mixed on in. We did not go and see any PlayStation 5 digitals as well for the walk-ins. So there's a small chance for PS5 digitals, small chance for PS5 disc editions, although if they do happen, it'd probably be on the lower stock side. I would probably be anticipating more Xboxes because there will be a drop, or maybe a both, like maybe a little bit of both. So like, because maybe it's like one half the stock of PS5s, one half the normal stock of Xboxes, and it kind of spreads out maybe the website pressure. I can maybe see that. But I do think the Xbox Series X and S's probably will bump up a lot in the likelihood of a restock, mainly because we've also seen a few Xbox Series X's, such as the Target walk-in event, and a few other various places too have also been receiving Xbox consoles. So I'd probably be anticipating at least an Xbox Series X drop probably on Tuesday, Wednesday. Switch OLEDs. We have also been seeing a few Switch OLEDs available in stores themselves too. So I actually would not be that surprised if we maybe saw some Switch OLEDs. We also haven't seen too many Switch OLED bundles when it comes to GameStop. So I do think the kind of likelihood for that is a little bit more on the higher side as well, like more so just a normal console. So we can maybe be anticipating that throughout the rest of this week. We've also been seeing them just drop by themselves. They do have the GPU in the picture, and we also still have not seen GPUs restock at best GameStop for quite some time. So we can maybe anticipate it for it, but at least we do know it's confirmed at least one of the three of the big boys. Once again, I'm leaning towards more so on the Xbox side. We might get more information for it, or if they do include any PS5s, a little bit more on the slightly smaller stock side. Mainly because, like I said, for the walk-ins, and also they had an online restock appear PS5 consoles last week. So keep that in mind and bear that in mind as well. I do want to remind you guys just on the topic of GameStop. We also still have been seeing various Switch OLEDs walk-ins available too as well for GameStop. So in case you guys do check your local stores, it's not as common. I do think the most common spot as of right now is for Target. And also I think it's kind of just like where most stock's going on as well. And I also did go and talk about this earlier on, just as like a little quick, like kind of tail end reminder. We are still watching Amazon for the PS5 disc, digital, Xbox Series X, and Halo Infinite Edition as well. If you guys we always have the links down below in case you guys do want to creep on it. And on top of that too, we still been seeing small reports of Target Xbox Series X walk-ins, and we made a few other various Target videos on the channel just for a few more rumors and some speculations on it, and some like advertisement type, like magazine type things as well. So if you guys are bored, you guys can check on the channel all throughout this weekend, just for all the various random videos we've been mentioning all throughout you guys. So just in case you guys want to know, but at least it is looking nice that it is confirmed. We are getting something at least, and I like seeing this as well. So props to GameStop. Make sure you guys sign up for the GameStop Pro Rewards for the early hour chance to go get and buy your consoles. As well, I'll kind of wind down the video itself. We'll probably have a few more videos all throughout today, so be on the lookout for that. But as well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. And leave a like on the video itself and give your thoughts and comments down below. And good luck. And whenever this drop happens, we'll probably have more information for you guys tomorrow. So just make sure you guys are subscribed. Or if you see more stuff all throughout today, I'll let you guys know. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you guys up in the next video itself. You guys are all beautiful. And I love you guys.